There was a year when music felt like it was written just for you, not for charts, not for trends, but for late nights, quiet drives, and the kind of memories that never really leave. A moment in time where voices rose, told their story, and then disappeared. No long careers, no endless hits, just one song, powerful enough to last forever. Tonight on Vibe's Cure, we're stepping back into that moment. 15 songs. 15 stories, 15 echoes that still live in the soul of music. Stay with me, because some of these you didn't just hear, you lived them. Number 2, Go All the Way by the Raspberries. It sounds certain. From the first chord, everything feels full, layered, bright, immediate. Guitars ring out with confidence, drums push forward with clarity, the structure feels solid.
Never knew how complete love could be.
But underneath that surface, there's something unsettled. The vocal carries it. A balance between excitement and hesitation, between stepping forward and holding back just enough to feel the edge of what's unknown. Go All the Way doesn't hide that tension, it builds on it. The harmonies lift the chorus, make it feel expansive, almost undeniable, but the feeling underneath never fully resolves. Because it's not supposed to. This is a moment of crossing a line, of moving from one space into another without fully knowing what's waiting on the other side. And the music reflects that. Bright enough to invite you in. Complex enough to keep you there, the Raspberries didn't extend this into a long run of hits. But this one moment, this balance between clarity and uncertainty, was enough to hold, because everyone recognizes that feeling, that edge, that step. Number 3, Dancing in the Moonlight by King Harvest. It begins like a memory. Piano steps in first, warm, steady, almost familiar before you even recognize it. Bass follows, smooth and supportive, never pushing ahead, just holding everything in place. Drums fall in quietly. No force, no urgency, just rhythm. And then the voice. It doesn't rise above the music. It sits inside it. That's what makes this different. Because most songs try to lead you somewhere, to a peak, to a turning point, to something that feels bigger than where it started. This one doesn't move like that. It stays. It creates a space and invites you into it. A night that feels perfect, not because anything extraordinary happens, but because nothing goes wrong. Everyone's there. Everything aligns for a moment. The world softens. Dancing in the Moonlight doesn't describe
when that moon gets big and bright,
that feeling in detail. It lets the music carry it. The groove stays steady. The melody circles back gently, never forcing it
everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
Itself forward. And as it repeats, it deepens. Not louder, not bigger, just more present. King Harvest didn't follow it with another hit. But that's not what this was built for. This was a moment, a single complete experience. And once you step into it, you understand why it never needed anything more. Number 4, Sunshine by Jonathan Edwards. It barely announces itself. A guitar, light, open, no tension in the strum, no urgency in the rhythm. It just settles in, like it's always been there. Then the voice, soft but not fragile, present. Sunshine. One held just long enough to mean more than itself. There's context behind it. There always is. A world that
Sunshine, go away today.
isn't quiet. A moment in time that carries weight. But the song doesn't carry that weight forward. It sets it down, gently, and chooses something else. Not denial, not escape.
And even run his own life. Damn if they're
Balance. The melody doesn't climb or fall dramatically. It moves in small, steady steps, enough to keep you with it, never enough to pull you away from yourself. Because this isn't about the song taking over, it's about the song making room. Room to breathe.
oh dear, how much I love you. Please don't take
A room to notice something simple, light through a window, air moving softly, a moment that doesn't need to become anything more. That's what
out on my son.
sunshine offers. Not a solution, a pause. And sometimes, that pause is everything. Jonathan Edwards didn't build a string of hits from this, but the song didn't need continuation. It needed stillness. And that stillness is what keeps it alive.
Working starts to make me wonder where.
Number 5, Layla by Derek and the Dominoes. It doesn't ease in, it cuts. That opening guitar isn't asking for attention, it takes it. Sharp, urgent, almost restless in the way it repeats, like it's trying to resolve something that won't settle.
We've had a great time.
And underneath it, the rhythm pushes forward. Not loose, not drifting, tight, insistent, locked into the tension. Then the voice, strained but controlled. Not falling apart, but close enough that you can feel the pressure. Layla doesn't hide what it is. It doesn't soften the edges. It brings everything forward. Desire, frustration, longing, and lets it sit right at the surface. There's no distance between the feeling and the sound. They're the same thing. And then, halfway through, everything changes. The urgency doesn't disappear. It transforms. The piano enters, slow, repeating, all almost meditative. The chaos gives way to something quieter, but not lighter, heavier in a different way. Because this isn't resolution, it's realization, the kind that doesn't shout, the kind that settles in slowly, piece by piece, until it's undeniable. The guitars fade into the background. The rhythm softens, space opens up, and in that space, the feeling lingers. No answers, no clear ending, just a shift from reaching to understanding. Derek and the Dominoes didn't stay together long enough to build beyond this. But this was enough. Because Layla doesn't just capture emotion, it captures transition, that moment where everything changes, even if nothing around you does. Number 6, Hold Your Head Up by Argent. It doesn't rush to meet you, it rises. The organ doesn't just play, it spreads. Wide, resonant, filling the room before anything else has a chance to speak. There's something grounding in it, something that feels steady even before the rhythm section arrives. Then the drums lock in, firm, unshaken, no swing, no looseness, just a straight path forward. Bass follows underneath, holding everything in place like it refuses to let anything fall apart. And then the voice enters, clear, direct. Hold your head up. Not poetic, not dressed up. Just truth. And that's where the power sits, because this isn't a song about escape. It's not offering a way out. It's not pretending things will suddenly become easy. It's saying, stand anyway, even when nothing shifts around you. Even when the weight stays right where it is. Stand. The repetition matters here, the way the phrase returns again and again, not changing, not evolving, just reinforcing itself. Because sometimes the message doesn't need to grow, it needs to hold. The
Don't let it change a thing that you do.
organ circles back, stronger each time, like it's lifting the words higher with every pass. The groove doesn't break, it doesn't hesitate, everything stays locked. And that consistency becomes the message. In 1972, that kind of clarity cut through. There were songs full of emotion, full of questions, full of searching. But this one, it answered. Not with complexity, with certainty. Argent didn't build a catalogue of hits around this, but they didn't have to. And because when a song becomes something people lean on, something they return to when they need to steady themselves, it stops being just music. It becomes a place. And decades later, that place is still there, waiting, unchanged, telling you the same thing every single time. Number 7, Thunder and Lightning by Chi Coltrane. It doesn't build, it strikes. The vocal arrives first. Strong, immediate, fully present. No hesitation, no gradual rise. It's already there, already commanding space before the instruments even settle in. Then the piano hits. Sharp, rhythmic, driving the structure forward. Drums follow with force, bass locking everything into place. But nothing overshadows the voice, because the voice is the center. Thunder and Lightning isn't about restraint, it's about control within power. Every note lands with intention. Every phrase carries weight without excess. There's no need to overreach. The energy is already there. In a space that often limited how that kind of presence could show up, Chi Coltrane didn't adjust. She expanded it. And even though the moment didn't stretch into a long run of hits, it didn't need to. Because impact isn't measured by repetition. It's measured by how deeply something lands the first time. Number 1, Brandy, You're a Fine Girl by Looking Glass. The bass line doesn't just start the song, it defines it. Smooth, deliberate, steady in a way that feels grounded before anything else enters. It carries a sense of place, something rooted, something that doesn't move even as everything around it does. Then the guitar and piano fill in, light, careful. Never taking more space than they need. And then the voice, calm, observant, telling a story without pushing it. Brandy stands at the center of it all, not as a symbol, not as an idea, but as a person. Someone who exists fully in her world, even as that world shifts around her. The harbor isn't just a setting, it's a boundary. On one side, stability, familiarity, the life that stays. On the other, movement, distance, something that never settles. And Brandy stands between them. The love in this song isn't dramatic. It doesn't rise or fall in big gestures. It stays. Patient, aware, quietly understanding what it means to care for something that isn't built to remain. And when that realization settles in, that some people belong to the sea, to the road, to the journey itself, the song doesn't resist it. It doesn't try to change it. It accepts it. And that acceptance is where the weight sits. Because not every story ends with resolution. Some end with understanding. And that understanding lasts longer. Looking Glass didn't follow this with another defining hit, but they didn't need to. Because Brandy didn't just reach number 1. It stayed there, in memory, in feeling, in that quiet space where music and life overlap. A story that doesn't fade. A moment that doesn't move. A song that doesn't need to be anything more than exactly what it is.
On a summer's day, bringing gifts.